Making sense out of chaos and asking for help. There's certainly wisdom in the serenity prayer that's used by Alcoholics Anonymous on the issue of individual responsibility and choice versus dealing with what is beyond our control. Will not be very effective if we don't make this distinction between what we can control and what we cannot, and target our energies and efforts to areas where we can have an impact. Achieving our purpose usually requires the involvement and support of other people, the application of other resources, and a particular arrangement of events or circumstances. We can clarify our purpose, and we can begin development of creative ideas towards its achievement. Soon, however, other people, organizations, and circumstances come into play in order to continue on the path of innovation, resulting in a viable service product that creates value for others and therefore generates income. This is true whether we're creating a work of art or engaged in a more pedestrian activity. The sense of assurance or faith helps us to be hopeful and positive about things that are beyond our control. The discipline of being present helps us to enter into and to remain in that positive emotional and mental state, which improves our judgment and our ability to make good choices about where to apply our time, energy, and other resources. Assurance also enables us to tolerate the sometimes painful tension between the vision of our purpose and the reality of our distance from it. Maintaining awareness of both of these conflicting situations creates momentum towards resolution, that is, towards realization of our vision. In striving to attain and remain in a positive mental and emotional state, how do we avoid the trap of hedonism, of separating pleasure and pain from an ethical foundation? That is, how do we avoid just pursuing feeling good while ignoring real problems that require attention? Clarity of purpose should help with this, because true purpose always has aspects related to values and ethics. The kind of purpose that generally inspires us involves someone or something beyond ourselves, producing benefit for others, not just for ourselves. Yes, that is a value judgment, but part of being human is to make value judgments. I suggest we aim to make them inspirational and beneficial rather than destructive. It's also important to know how to ask for help. There'll be times when we come to the end of our resources and can go no further. No matter how creative and brilliant our ideas, we'll need other people to bring them into reality. We shouldn't let the fact that we need help to realize our vision make us underestimate the value that we have to offer. We must remain present. Don't keep looking over our shoulders at mistakes we've made, the poor or less than optimal decisions. We've made plenty of mistakes, and will make others in the future. We can recognize the error, but let go of regret in order to be fully present and perceive and grasp the opportunities and decisions of today. We can be grateful for whatever resources we have, even if it's little more than our minds and our bodies and the important people in our lives. That is plenty with which to face whatever challenges beset us. In the middle of the chaos, there will be things that still make sense. In music, for example, there are keys and scales, not just a bunch of notes played randomly. Once we find the key or scale, sounds that otherwise seem random make sense. There are keys and scales in life also, often more difficult to discern amid events that appear random or chaotic. Sometimes we find these patterns and become oriented more by feel than from logic, or rather from the logic of emotions and sensations rather than that of reason and thought. Sophia, the 7 dimensions of wisdom, is like a 7-note scale that plays in the key of life. Sophia, which is the Greek word for wisdom, represents 7 sets of skills or competencies shown by research to enhance leadership performance. The S in Sophia is for self, the O is for others, the first P is for purpose, the second P is for presence, the H is for health, the I for innovation, and the A for assurance or faith. It can help to organize vast and seemingly chaotic elements of life circumstances into understandable patterns related to skills that can help us to achieve our purpose. I'm Dr. Bernard Brooks. For coaching or consulting, you can reach me at www.sophia.com, and that is Sophia spelt with 2 P's.